Good morning, good morning, good morning from Tina. Good morning, my loves. How are you today? Oh, it is Sunday when I am recording this, and my body wants to be at rest this morning. So I'm going to honor that and make this message a little bit shorter than usual, I think. I actually wasn't even led to very much information to share with you. Hi, welcome to a day in the life of a normal person. Where first and foremost you gotta go with the flow here. But these are just messages. It's a reading, yes, in 3 different ways. All right. Ooh, 3 is such a strong number in my life. Anyway, so I just noticed that yesterday actually too, and it happens to be the number of the day. So that's part of the information that I'm going to be reading. This is just this is info that, just one page today. Look, it's not even that full, of information of the energies of the day, everything from the numbers and the date to the color of the day, the chakra of the day. Ooh, my ears are ringing loud. Right side mostly, but still pretty balanced. All right. Sunday. It is Sunday when I'm recording this, but these messages are timeless. And so when I go then to the second part, which is pulling tarot cards from my Water and Witches tarot deck, I pull a few cards for you guys, but if you would like a more clarification on any of the cards, because maybe what I'm speaking is not in relation to how the card actually resonates with you and you'd like further clarification on that or an extended reading, please comment below or find me on Facebook at A Day in the Life of a Normal Person and contact me there and we can get that scheduled. And then the final part, usually if we have time, which I think yesterday we didn't have time, we get a reading from Rob Bell, Love Wins. This just happens to be the book off of the shelf that we're reading right now, but it is eerily pertaining to each message of the day. It is really super cool how all of this stuff that, I just go to several different websites in the morning, gathering the astrological information of the day, all the way broken down to our chakra energies. I break it down so that we kind of have a roadmap to help us navigate the energies of the day and what's gonna, what we're going through just internally in our families, our home lives, our cities and our countries, as well as the world and the universe. All right. And sometimes the information does pull out of just this day and it goes into the weeks or the months surrounding when I'm recording this. So that message is for some. But if you are visiting this not on Sunday, 7/19/2020, this, yes, is blessed July of 2020 when I'm recording this. Right around 6 o'clock in the morning, having our coffee together. However, I will say this, if you are on your awakening journey and led to this, if you are going through an ascension process, are a light worker, and have been receiving information which has actually been probably going on in the last few days, please drink. Actually, I don't actually. A cup or 2 of coffee in the morning, okay, if you gotta, that's fine, I get it. But everything in balance and moderation. Water. Get pop out of your life and just away from you forever. Carbonation, not sure what's going on there, people, but stop it. This is stupid. So just remove pop. Water. Very important right now. Drink a lot of it. All right. So anyway, let's get into some notes real quick. We won't draw this out as long as I usually do it. hope. All right. So again, messages are timeless. In other words, this information is for you one way or another. I am just the human vessel that connects source energy, spirits, guides, your past on loved ones. I enjoy being able to tap in and tune in to deliver healing messages that help relieve worry and the stress. And like there are energies like the Mars and Aries stuff that's going on in the universe right now. Like there's bigger stuff at play, and there's so many of us that struggle with taking it on like nothing ever works out for me, and oh my god, the universe is out to get me. Bullshit. It's all working for you, and actually you created it. So anyway, carrying on. Let's get to our business. It is Sunday, 7/19/2020. I did want to note that when I woke up this morning, my first greet of the morning was around, probably somewhere around 4:20. There were no bugs and no birds. It was really eerie. We weren't having a void moon or anything, but that's what it almost felt like yesterday. Man, I felt it. And I did want to note, let me look back at my notes for yesterday. We had a void moon until 10:23, but it was from the day before at 5:14 p.m. through 10:30 in the morning yesterday. And dude, I felt that at work. It was crazy. I was in the grocery store, and yes, like it was eerily dead. It was so cool to physically feel that void moon energy coming in and making its appearance. It was so awesome to actually physically see it and feel it and experience, to be aware. It's so magical to be aware of these energies. Like I was speaking of the Mars and Aries energy that we're going to be experiencing for the next 6 blessed months. And so that is producing a lot of that volatile energy. And if you're not awakened, if you are not in tune, you could go down that anger road and let that erupt. However, we understand in this awakening process that anger is a very useful emotion. It's there for a reason, and it's trying to help you. And right now, especially with everything being in Cancerian energy, I'm telling you, like this is your call, your wake-up call to finally make what makes you feel safe and secure in your life, in your home, in your nest, your family, your loved ones. No more screwing around is what this universe is trying to tell you. Okay, so anyway. Oh, one more quick fun fact astrologically, but I'm not even talking astrological stuff quite yet. I just love it so much, you guys. It's just such a beautiful, even though I study this every day for these messages, I still will even if I take a day off, I have a tendency to get caught up in oh my God, why is this happening? Like this sucks, or like whatever, like my human self is experiencing on this planet, like in a change or removal sort of way. I have to go look, and I look at the astrological information, and I remember that there are larger forces at play out of my control, and I am just here to experience it, learn from it, and go with the flow. Learn and grow like a tree. We are so, I cannot express this in the proper big enough words, very much being called to get in touch with the natural flow of Mother Nature. The patience, the balance, the growth, the change of nature. The serenity of that beautiful dance. Its seasons. It's beautiful, and we marvel at it, yet we resist it and get mad at it in our own selves. That's stupid. All right, anyway. Oh yeah, my one fun fact. Just before sunrise, all 5 planets, and after today, they are all without the moon. Oh wow. And the moon, we're all in this like arched thing right along the horizon. Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, Saturn, all curved across the horizon with the moon. Isn't that so cool? But it was in like the northeast sky. And I don't know, it said something like from the northeast through the southwest, which is pretty long horizon. But I don't know if you were lucky enough to see that. I bet that was amazing. Where I live is one of the bestest, actually world known areas for stargazing. So I'm very blessed, but just happens to be where I'm planted currently. I don't actually get to see much of the actual horizon. But it's okay. It's a beautiful sky nonetheless. Anyway, all right, focusing. These messages are like a tapestry, my loves. The colors may go in, the threads come in, the messages all come in, all bleh and unknown and like just don't make any sense as they get weaved through the loom. Trust me, the final product of these messages are phenomenally, mind-blowingly beautiful, okay? It all ties together. All of this stuff I'm babbling about in the beginning will coordinate to something in the end, and maybe even in the middle. Watch. It's so freaking cool. I love what I do. All right, numbers. Numbers are a very, very good way that spirit gets to connect to us. So please pay attention to the numbers throughout your day and your life. This is a universal language, quote unquote, named for a reason. All right. 71922, broken down really simple today into angel message number 8112, which I think is a beautiful combination in itself, and just like broken down in the numbers like 8, even the double ones, or the number 11, and then the number 2. It's such a beautiful combination, like with the 2 ones being in the center, and then the 8 and the 2 holding it in. Oh, anyway, this has to deal with your creativity and hobbies. Your angel message is, very soon you will have an opportunity to make money on your hobby. Taken seriously, it has the potential to change your life to the maximum. That's a cool message for today. The number of the day is the number 3. It means that you should be more social and spend more time with others. And that you are a blessed person. And the angels around you are waiting for your success. Your body, mind, and spirit are interconnected and aligned with divine energy, which is a perfect day to honor this number, and this message directly coordinates to the fact that it is the day to honor your crown chakra. Via a Sunday that you are visiting me or not, this is the day to pay attention to your crown chakra. You are being called. Your psychic gifts and abilities may be opening up, and the characteristics and the key words for your character and energy of the day are charming, artistic, and expressive. I like that, which is going to be necessary because, I don't know, there was some astrological stuff which we're going to start talking about now. And then right after this, just a few notes. We are going to go through some crown chakra affirmations. I'm going to read through quite a few of the whole page of those, you guys, to help open up your crown chakra. Your crown chakra is at the top of your head. You can picture this purple, white, glowing light, 10,000 petal lotus flower, like a crown, sitting on top of your head. I used to picture it inside my head, but all right, that's like room temperature. Cannot drink that no more. All right, on to beautiful water. Thank you. It is actually on, like sitting literally on the top of your head like a crown, okay? It is this swirling violet, radiant. You can picture it white or violet. I like to do a little bit of both, like the actual ball of light sitting on the top of your head being this purpley, swirly, but then glowing this white light, just of pure source energy. This is your connection to source. When you open up that crown chakra, and it just is like this crown pointing up towards the sky, directly connecting source light to you. I mean, that's literally what you are. So make sure that this is opened up. All right, we'll read through those in just a second. But excuse me. Does coffee make anyone else burp? It always has for me, and I think that's just so odd. It seems strange. Anyway, today is Sunday, the day of the sun, which is good. I like that because we're going to pull that sun energy in and help it uplift us throughout our day. A few minutes after sunrise, the moon is in Cancer, squaring Mars in Aries. So we could be waking up to some frustrating energy. We could be reactive and defensive. So I just want you to be aware of that tension. That's kind of what I'm kind of leaning towards. And surround yourself with this calming lavender lilac color. Let your eyes find this color today, especially this morning. If you have any amethyst around you, or any of your purple stones, your clear quartz, any clear stones. And I even love this one. This really helps you connect to your higher intuition and your connection to your dreams and your goals and your hopes. And this kind of takes your energy of your heart and reminds that it's your mind and heart are best friends. And that just smooths out and balances and harmonizes your connection there, okay? It's really going to help that. So just take it easy on yourself this morning, all right? This is the day of rest. And even though you are being called to be more social, make today and the Cancerian energy, make it be your loved ones. Don't stress any relationships or connections that you know in your gut aren't for your highest good, especially today. Don't feel bad about taking some time out from those aggressive relationships. You know how this translates for you. I don't need to say anymore. All right, the moon in Cancer does trine Neptune, which is in Pisces, Neptune retrograde in Pisces, at 9:01 a.m. Profound healing and sense of goodwill. So by 9 o'clock in the morning, maybe you slept through all of that tension energy, because there was actually even more like dealing with Chiron and everything throughout the night. So hopefully you got some sleep. I hope you slept through everything. But if you did have some profound dreams or nightmares even, just understand that it was trying to bubble up some energy in you and some memories or some ideas and some thoughts that need to be worked on, okay? Some deeper healing stuff. Don't be surprised about that. There might have been actually quite a few nightmares throughout the night last night. That's interesting. Man, I almost want to post this video on Facebook, my Facebook group, just so I can get a sense of if there was anybody out there. How many people did deal with some? Sorry, I'm changing positions. All right, my loves. The moon opposes Jupiter retrograde in Capricorn at 10:27. Ooh, my second most saw number. Interesting. Yesterday, it was just 10:23 the other day. So much ascension. Third eye's tingling. All right. reminding us all this is going to take patience. The moon in Cancer opposing Jupiter in Capricorn. Jupiter retrograde in Capricorn at 10 o'clock tonight. So although we are going to have, like, it's going to be a resting and self-care day, 100%. Neptune retrograde in Pisces, trining the moon in Cancer. This is the new moon energy, like the waning moon that we're entering as well. So definitely a lot of rest and self-care. As far as being social goes, it is going to just be those nurturing, caring, loving energies that we're going to want to be around today. And maybe with it being your angel message number, creativity and hobbies, those people that just, maybe your self-care is having your friends over for a craft day. Something like that. Or a jam session in the garage. You know, something like that. Paint some pictures together with your kids. Get some white sheets. Get the paints out. I don't know. Play with Play-Doh with your kids. I don't know. It is the first new moon coming up. This is just a note in the future. This first new moon without any complications. It's actually the first new moon without an eclipse in just so long. Since 2017. So a lot of this upheaval, like bam, 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 tower moments that have been happening in your life for the last couple years. Yes. Okay. Now we are back to the regularly scheduled programming. All right. So with these new moons and the full moons coming in, I have we're going to be slowing down on the eclipse energy for a little while. It's going to feel a little nice to where we're going to just get a grip on things, I feel like now. And really just start reaping the rewards of all of the work we've been doing internally and spiritually and even physically in this world. All right, it is time to set the plans to reap the rewards. Yes. Now, the new moon will be opposing Saturn. So anything blocking us, really, this is what all this Saturn energy is going on. Just nothing, no, anything that has been blocking us, it's just not going to be allowed into our new life, in our new world. So those tower moments and all this shit that's been going down, my loves, embrace it and accept it. Because frickin' A, yes, we can have 1 year of clearing out compared to our whole lives. And honestly, I am speaking to even those that have suffered losses that have been tremendous, like loss of human lives. I want you to know that that soul chose to leave when it did, and it knew what it was doing. Because it is needed in the other realm. It is needed to be in that ultimate energy, light force form. No longer limited by the human constraints of this earth, of our gravitational pull and our human form, to still be on here and limited. Okay, I know the human life is magnificent. I don't mean that those limitations to be in such a negative light, but reality is we have a mission. Yes, we have a purpose, and that soul's mission that had to leave you now, it was for a bigger purpose. And I promise you, they are with you, loving you in a bigger, more broader, more deeper, more profound way than their human self ever could have anyway. They love you and they are with you 100%. Ooh, I feel like my head is in the clouds. Like if I were like too far up in the mountains or in the clouds or up in the sky in the atmosphere, and when your ears are popping. Okay. Crown chakra affirmations, guys. We're going to do a 4-7-8 breathing really quick. I very highly recommend this every day. I do this before I go to bed. It has cured my lifelong 40 years of insomnia, my loves. restless leg syndrome, all of that, medications, every natural or at-home remedy you could possibly imagine. And guess what finally cured it? Breathing. All right, 4, 7, 8. In for 4, hold for 7, release for 8. In for a count of 4, that beautiful life force prana. Let it just swirl through your whole body, all the way down to your toes, up to your arms, down your fingertips, and up, out that crown chakra. Then for a count of 8. That's swirling inside, holding it in for a count of 7. And then you release for a count of 8. Everything that no longer serves your highest good. Thank you, thank you. Give it back to God. That's what you're doing, you know? All right. Shaking it off too. And here we go. Thank you to everything that has served me well up until this point. I accept myself totally. I am divinely guided and connected. I am infinite and boundless. I release my limiting beliefs. I honor my body and the temple that nourishes my soul. I am divinely inspired. I move with divinely inspired action. I am at peace. Everything is connected. I am a reflection of Source. I am Source energy in human form. I am the observer of this human life. I nourish my soul by listening to my body. I cherish my spirit. I am a part of the divine, having this experience. I trust my intuition. I know that it is Source leading me. I seek experiences that nourish my spirit. I am connected to divine wisdom of the universe. I love and accept myself. I am complete. I accept the experiences of my life and learn from them. I know all is well in my world. I walk in the essence of gratitude and grace. I live in the present moment. I am so grateful for all the goodness flowing in my life. I see the beauty in the contrast. I let go of my attachments. I am open to the divine wisdom. I am a being of light and love, experiencing this life. I am at one with all that is. I live my life through my higher self. I am awake and enlightened. I experience clarity all day, every day. All right, my loves. Let's pull some cards. What time we got? Ooh, a half an hour. I think we're doing good. I don't know. It seems like about regular, doesn't it? Oh. Ooh, the Empress. Good morning. Yes. And the King of Swords. And there's your power moment. But, okay, so I shuffle my cards face up. One, because my cards are getting well loved and it helps keep them a little bit balanced and not getting so folded. My granddaughters love to play with them as well, and so they are they're loved. Anyway, but I have found that doing this, like Four of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Moon, these cards play a role that I'm glancing at as well in this message. So again, if any of these that I'm saying resonate with you and you would like more clarification on them, let me know. Four of Wands. Moving from the Four of Cups, I hear, to the Four of Wands. But also, these messages, seriously, they're so crazy cool that I remember, like, before I was gifted this tarot deck, what happened here? Death card is letting me know it is in reverse and I need to flip it over. Oh, my Scorpio self loves the Death card. It's such a it's your rebirth into the Ace of Wands energy, I'm being told, which again, I'm being reminded of the Four of Wands. See what I mean? You get a message in my shuffling. That's so cool. Ace of Pentacles. So also, like, I want you to know I'm shuffling these extremely randomly and a lot, and I like do it in twos and then in threes and then fours, and I just, yeah, because I want you to know I'm making this shit up. It's so cool how they fit all together. It's really neat. Even Rob Bell, Love Wins. Like, when, I used to attend that church. I actually, Love Wins was a series of sermons that we were going through as a church, and profound series. Oh, it was so awesome. So awesome. So it was like an 11-week series. Love it. And it's crazy how even that book, from a non-denominational Christian church, blah, 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 somebody, I don't know, it's just crazy how when we read it, it's very pertaining, if not your individual life, to the energies of the world around you right now. So, yeah, like, I don't know, it's just neat. So this is my way of letting you know that this tarot part, too, it's all message, my loves. Don't discredit it. When my family, my Earth birth family, I should say, found out I was doing tarot, that's the gateway to the devil. Little do they know it's actually the gateway to God. Just as much as, seriously, tarot cards have been as profound to my life as my Bible. Not kidding. What a beautiful source energy to help guide us. It's just so cool. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Guide. What is the message you have for us today? What is the message you have for them? Okay, so I like to take jumpers. Sometimes if they flip out, if they make themselves really known. But otherwise, I figure if Source really wants them, they'll pull them out. They'll make them fall. Sometimes I'm just led to do whatever I'm led to do. I don't know. They're not really talking today, you guys. What's going on? All right, this is what we're being led to do. Haha. Bottom of the deck is where we're being told to start. This is why. It's funny that I happen to say I only take jumpers or something like that. I don't. I do whatever I'm led to do. You gotta go with the flow here. This is what we're doing today. We're pulling 6 cards from here. First card, strongest card. This is so your energy, and I am so proud of you stepping into your power, real, raw. You have stripped yourself of everything that no longer serves you. You have found the beauty and the power of yourself within yourself. You are so connected to this earth and to the divine. This has to do with thought. It is the bird of Isis. ISIS. Definitely look that up. A while ago, a long time ago, when I first started doing these, I was led to learn more about that. And there's a lot of significant energy there. Ooh. That's the interesting, I'm being led to tell you about the balance aspect of this, which has been a very potent energy the last couple days, is finding your balance. Actually, for like the last week. Finding the balance within yourself. It's not about anything outside of yourself. It's that you are the light at the end of the tunnel. You are that energy source. Like those 7 stars are a reflection of your 7 chakras. And the main star is that you are the star. You are the sun. You have embodied your divine connection. And so the energy within you, you have learned that when you pour that out, it then nourishes, like you are making your world beautiful. You are the creator of your world. You see how she's pouring her emotions, and your water is your purification center, and your emotions, and you, what is within you and your energy source. Think of how we use water to make electricity, right? Okay, well, she's pouring it both into the depths of her emotion and into her safety and security of this earth and in this earth. And she knows that it nourishes both. And then in turn nourishes her, and then she can nourish it. And it just, oh my God, beautiful, beautiful energy. So I feel this has been a profound energy too these last few days. The 10 of Wands. This is completion. The 10 is all done. We are all done carrying the burden of trying to figure it all out. We have all of these actions we want to take forward, and we've been held back, and we haven't been able to really even clearly see the way forward. But I love the fact, look at the crescent moon in there right now too, just a sliver of a moon. Can you see that in that rock? That is definitely significant with this energy here. I'm definitely feeling that as being a rock, a foundation. You are my rock. Well, you found out that you're your own rock. No one else is. But in your pursuit of looking outside of yourself for it, you haven't been able to see clearly. You've been carrying it all in the physical, trying to do external actions, and that is coming to an end. That is very, you've been very fiery, passionately wanting to move forward, and you take all of those wands, and in setting them down and accepting the power within you, you have so much clarity. This is the one sword you need now. You don't need all 10 hardworking actions of doing, and the stress and the burden of keeping up with the Joneses and doing what you think you've been led to believe is the way. This is how everyone else does it. This is how what has been the world and the neighborhood and the life you've known around you, what you've seen in the physical. That is dried up desert crap to you anymore. You see, she's in the desert here, and she's leaving, and look at this beautiful energy, and look at that city thriving there. This is like a desert, dried up ghost town. And now she's got this bustling city, this kingdom that she's established, but she's just like effortlessly off enjoying her world. That's all she's doing. because she's found the clarity. This isn't even the queen. This is the king. Don't read into that. I'm not saying one's better than the other. And this is not male nor female. This is embodying both. This is a compassionate, transformative energy. All right, I'm being led to read the King of Swords right now. I do want to note, like, the pink foundation is just telling me that he does not lack the compassion needed. I do like the two birds. That gives me this connection to others that embrace the freedom of clarity. So whatever carrying the burdens alone feeling that you have had, or in this process of becoming that star on your own, that is actually coming to an end. That's another thing that's going to be coming in abundance. A lot of freedom feeling relationships and connections to other people with your vibration. This number 3 again of butterflies, this is solidifying. Maybe even today, some action's going to be taken in this transformation. Beautiful. What is a butterfly but a beautiful transformation, is it not? Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh, I was just... Sorry. But I was so led to just shuffle these cards into this. What the Heba heck? What a beautiful, beautiful energy we're going. Okay. I'm sorry, but I love these. This is cool. All right. Another 3 of Cups energy. Now, mind you, this is like, look at that. Yes, like I said, it's bringing in the fun. Look at the tents in the background. You guys are getting together, celebrating, camping, having a party. I know a lot of like graduation parties and stuff like that have been going on. A lot of families and friends reunited for the first time since this coronavirus crap and everything going on in the world. I label it coronavirus just because that's what the media calls it, but we all know it's something else. And then water. Cups are your water, or swords are your mind, and your insight, your clarity of thought, which is funny because that bird is connected to thought, the god thought. It's another THOT, something to look up, a connection that I'm being led to tell you about. All right, 3 of Cups, your emotions, your emotional fulfillment, your feelings of pleasure and bliss and love and joy. It has arrived, and this is that social aspect. Close friends that you are very united with, be it that yin-yang partnership that nourishes your soul, your friends. This is truly that loved one's energy that I was pulling. This is your new beginning of taking this action. You are doing what makes you feel best. You are going to the core energy of your strength and wisdom that is so your connection to the divine. This is opening up your crown chakra 100% and receiving that new beginning that, oh my gosh, you've become the alchemist and become that source energy within you. This is receiving the transformation of the darkness into gold. And this is cutting it. This is like the golden nuggets coming to you from God, from source energy, his energy into the physical. You embracing that power. It's in your hands. Wow. This beauty, like these mountains are not black. They're not blue. They're not any color. They're pink. Which again just tells me how emotionally fulfilling this mental transformation, this sudden burst of insight, this message and new beginning, this new way of thinking. You're really, really embodying that source energy. Holy crap, right here in the physical. It is giving you the solid foundation. Whatever new beginning I'm really, really sensing any karmic judgment. Absolutely. Okay. And there's one more card after that, but then that has to be it, you guys. Where are we at? 45 minutes, right? Not too bad. I want to only ever do like these messages started off with like 1, 2, or 3 cards. And now I'm like, okay, just try to be 6 cards. Oh, I can't. I just love this. All right. Ooh. All right, so a lot of free flowing air, a lot of high energy air today. Let the peaceful, calming energy of holding on, listening to your insight and your intuition today. There's no more burdens to be carried. This is a day of just resting in your power and being with those you love and just celebrating the joys that you have of. Oh my gosh, I really feel like this is stepping into that power. Okay, so this to me, whatever then comes your way as a physical, tangible aspect of what you treasure here in the material world, it is going to lay, yes, like that angel message said, a successful financial foundation even here in the material world. See, like, don't dismiss that kingdom and that city in the background. We understand that this all is in conjunction with a successful, profitable, fruitful foundation here on earth. This is your heart and mind being best friends, connecting here in the physical, giving you even under your feet. You're going to be walking in money. And I do believe this 3 of Cups leading to with your ace, this is 3 plus 1 equals 4. Understand? Connections here, enjoyment, bliss, love, connected with singular mental clarity. Your source divine connection gives you that financial success that you've been seeking. Damn. Because your karmic debts have been paid. The healing angel Raphael, Archangel Raphael, has been your guiding angel through a lot of these last few days, be it the last week. And so then, therefore, although it, yes, has been a slow go of emotional healing thus far, it is time to celebrate. Your debts have been, I know justice is more of that karmic thing, but judgment, I'm really feeling led to. You've had a lot of past relationship stuff and a lot of even past life mountains to climb, and your source, your guides and your passed on loved ones and the generations that have come before you that have been actually your wands as much as they are of the physical resource, and your actions and your fiery energy. That passionate fiery energy comes from divine guidance from the spiritual world. Okay, so what those burdens, labels are so, language in labels are so mutable, my loves. Just remember that. Just however this is resonating in your soul. All right, but the wands are of that, your connection to the spiritual world. And that's what they're telling you, is that they're applauding you. They're waiting for your success, and it is arriving. They see that it has been a slow go, but it is definitely coming to you. It is being handed to you. Yes, this emotional clarity is your message of emotional fulfillment arriving. Wow. It has been. It's badass. It's like had some like kicking ass to do out there, okay? So it's on the white horse coming in, all right? It's just, but beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful energy. All right, my loves. Bottom of the deck, though, that I did say there was one more card. My favorite, the Fool. The number 0, open, wide open to infinite possibilities, taking that leap of faith into your new beginning, not caring what anyone else is saying or doing, but having your best friend by your side and doing this, like, just your eyes to the sun. I love that we started with the star, major arcana, all of this sealed up with the Fool, the first card, your new beginning. Wow. Wow. The sun and is so beautiful in that. The yellow, I just love that. Free spirit. Her hair being that blue clear. Lots of clarity coloring here in this message. But I like that the center and the core is that calming lavender lilac with the white light and the golden sun glowing. Ooh, ooh, beautiful. All right, now let's get some Raw Bell loved ones before our time runs out. I think this is where we ended. Chapter 5, there are rocks everywhere. Is it chapter 5? Chapter 6. Awesome. That's a 3 and a 3. Chapter 6 has been a very profound number lately as well. But page 143 is what I'm being led to. And I think we ended with what an odd story, what an odd rock. I love it. And look at that one. That's so cool. Okay. The story goes on, telling us about their continuing journey, the obstacles in their way, God's patience with them, and Moses learning how hard it is to lead people and not lose your sanity in the process. Pause. Now, I want you to understand, even if you don't resonate with the Christian faith, it's okay. I don't do labels anyway. I don't do religion. I do information that I'm led to talk about. God, however that resonates with you. Me personally, I believe that God is a love consciousness, I guess, very simplified. I don't know. It is just, I don't know. It's just your consciousness within love. Anyway, so however this is you, Jesus and Moses. These were real people that lived on this earth. If somebody ever writes about you, you're not going to want somebody to be like, oh, that person didn't exist. Really? Let me show you. Anyway, okay. But the rock, we don't hear any more about the rock until more than 1,000 years later. In a letter to the Corinthians, the Apostle Paul refers to this story about this rock, saying that those who traveled out of Egypt drank from the spiritual rock that accompanied them, and that rock was Christ. Christ light within all of us that you're embracing. 1 Corinthians 10. That rock was Christ? Jesus? Jesus was the rock. How is that? Christ is mentioned nowhere in the story. Moses strikes the rock. It provides water, and the people have something to drink. Story over. Paul, however, reads another story in the story, insisting that Christ was present in that moment, that Christ was providing the water they needed to survive, that Jesus was giving, quenching, and sustaining. Jesus was, he says, the rock. According to Paul, Jesus was there, without anybody using his name, without anybody saying that it was him, without anybody acknowledging just what, or more precisely, who it was. Paul's interpretation that Christ was present in the Exodus raises the question, where else has Christ been present? When else? With who else? How else? Paul finds Jesus there, in that rock, because Paul finds Jesus everywhere. to understand why it's important to understand how the first Christians thought about the world. Is that really? Well, that's just so profound, you guys. I'm really being led to just draw a line there. Literally, this is where it's okay. On page 144, thank you, duly noted, Spirit. It's time for you to embody the crystalline light that you are within you, and I believe you are understanding that now. That first wide open leap of faith that Jesus took to be like none other, he came for a reason. And that actually part of the message that we've been having the last few days has been about the cross. And this is laying down your cross. This is huge cross carrying energy, is it not? All right. Anyway, lots to do with that rock energy. That's very interesting. You are the rock. As soon as you embrace that Christ energy, divine guidance, this is what's coming to you. All right, my loves, be blessed in all of this. Oh, use compassion in all of your communication and watch joy flood through your lives.